following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I do not know, but I would assume space. Well, I'm only getting started, so
perhaps you can answer a question that has been plaguing scientific mind for decades.
Oh, probably not, but shoot.
Is maths related to science?
Maths relates to absolutely everything.
Wait, is that really the question? I mean, of course it is.
Fucking monkey.
Oh yeah, I have to wonder what Valeria's expression at this point.
It's just like,
Oh, okay. Sage dog.
This question is, of course, to gauge your response and maturity level.
You failed.
We wish to know. Is there a point at which gravity starts to affect light more than the observable radiance?
I don't know. I do know it
You
affects...
actually will know this instinctively. Yes.
Yes, and it also does have a large impact on time, though I'm not sure how we interrelate.
Well, when a man loves a woman and a woman loves a man, or a man acts like he loves a woman in order to get some action, then they will go to a priest who will bless their union, and after wedlock may engage in intercourse with the result of producing a child.
Pork bite, pork bite, pork bite.
Does this indicate that you are in a relationship with the one known as flesh?
No.
You are talking exclusively about power interaction.
Yes, we were talking about power interaction.
Well, that'll piss her right off.
Oh.
Sorry, Shannon.
I mean, we affect all these different things, and in conjunction with each other can affect them in different ways together.
Make it stronger, change it.
And the one known as the Ramrod, you are the red one.
Yep.
Yes, move on to
Who is widely believed to be the leader of the group. Could you explain your role
I
in this group?
wouldn't say I'm the leader.
Who would you say?
Meh.
We haven't properly talked about it, but
Depends on what day it
Stable.
is.
he's got a good brain.
Would you mind describing what your powers are, your abilities and capabilities?
Mine aren't as flashy, but I mean,
Despite the fact that yours literally flash.
Well, I mean, I can do this, and I'll stand this and do a jump, and then smash back into the ground.
I get extensive physical augmentation.
It's more like I'm a massive battery. And I can take
Battery as in storage of power, or battery as in array of weaponry?
storage of power, but I like
actually
to think
both.
I like to think I'm a weapon.
Moderate musculature. And would you say your presence here in America is benevolent, beneficent? Another word starting with B?
I don't know what those words mean.
We're here to help this place.
Yeah.
We're here to be safe.
Who determines what help is required?
Our primary job is to get rid of these aliens,
The
these
Outriders.
outriders. That is our primary job.
And once they are dispatched, you will leave Earth, remain, exert
We will
dominance?
go where they go.
We'll go where
If
they
are a
go.
threat somewhere else, we will have to follow.
Is it your intention to take part in the political process here in America?
No.
So you will not endorse or denounce any candidates or political movements or figures?
No.
No.
I don't know who any of those are.
Would you be willing to, again in the future, perhaps assist the United States military in similar operations as the one you engaged in today, against forces from outside of the planet?
If the entirety of the planet is under threat, then absolutely.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be that. I'll help out whatever you guys need.
As long as it doesn't stop our primary mission.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, they are.
Our own
Come
beef
first.
with the Outriders, as you would probably put it, takes priority every time.
They're really gross.
And
And as far as we know, it's a fight only we can fight.
It is.
Oh, were you doing your voice the whole time? Or?
No, she's been floating in and out, back and forth. She's also probably eating pork bites using her drumsticks and chopsticks.
Okay. I will note that, yeah.
If you guys
That's very important.
come across any information about our missing brigadier, could you guys hit us up?
Well, certainly, I will be contact you.
Shine a signal? I don't know. I don't think
You
that's
could always
right.
fake another goo monster attack.
That kind of operation is expensive and disruptive to society. And society must be maintained so that they continue to think everything is copacetic. One of our final questions is, would any of you choose to disclose your identities?
No.
No,
No, I
You
guess.
understand I had to ask.
we understand.
Do any of you have psycho or telekinetic powers? Ability to read minds, your
Not-
service thoughts, move things from range with your mind.
Not yet, to
Not
our
really.
knowledge.
We're still developing.
There's some kind of link between us that we can't really explain, but beyond that,
Because the one who does isn't here.
And he's the one that has all those powers, and
And
we
we
can
wouldn't
honestly
tell them.
say none of us have that.
he didn't want to come, so we're not going to reveal
No.
any of his stuff. Basically, it's
Understand. Would any of you be willing to donate a blood sample for research?
no.
No.
Understand.
If it doesn't hurt too much, I'm willing.
Lab coat,
Ow! 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 Ow!
Sure
Ow! Ow!
about-
rub, lollipop.
They might be able to find out who you are or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's too late now.
What?
No,
They're the state. They're the government. You have to trust them, right?
Oh god, you and Roxanne should fit.
No one says that.
shit's for the fanfic.
I mean, it's up to you what you do, but I personally would.
Yeah, I'm asking. Some of our staff would have been asking if you would autograph something for them
Sure.
Sure.
individually. Alright, thank you for this preliminary interview.
Do you say thank you or you're welcome when they say someone says something like that?
Valeria's just like,
Hi.
It's good to know somebody. Finally, meet somebody who knows something about all this.
you won't find too many people on this planet capable of understanding the gravity of having a concept of the universe removed from it.
Sorry, I'm amused by you saying the gravity of the. Sorry.
That was intentional. I am very funny.
She is.
Yeah.
It would be good to actually talk with you more about this, but you might be able to answer a few of our questions that we have with
Do
our
you guys have
mentor.
pens so we can sign your things?
I'm sorry.
Is there any way we can get in contact with you? Because you might be able to answer some of the questions we have from our mentor.
Yes, my Neuralink resonates on a frequency of 253.476 gamma.
So, wait.
Don't abuse that. I don't like getting spam in my brain.
But
I don't-
that's a frequency of radiation, isn't it?
Yes. It's possibly the only way you would be able to interface with it without requiring an Imperium
I
link.
think the only one of us who could do that is the one who's not here.
No.
Yes, of course.
Laser blasters, they emit radiation, so
I do
theoretically...
not recommend pointing that around.
No, I was just sitting there, it's just like, so if we could just send, like, pulses or something like that, you would detect it, like beeping or something?
It's more like a smell.
Oh.
And then you could, like, come and have a chat or whatever.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I never thought I would be this close.
If you want to hold one.
I could not.
Hi.
Oh.
It's can't see the whole face.
You're not in helmets, you know. He's wearing a hat.
with that hat and mask on. So.
Oh, you spirit motherfucker.
So fucking cool. Yes, he's Gabriel Macked.
I've been looking around.
Have you seen the spirit?
My
That's
city.
so Frank Miller. It's so awesome and bad at the same
It
time.
calls to me.
The city. It's like a used up old whore. I fucking bleeds. It's awful, but I love it. It's worth it just for seeing Samuel L. Jackson dressed up as a bad guy from World
Octopus.
War II.
Yeah.
And holding 8 M16s.
Yeah. And everything. There hasn't been a theme to this point. You're not supposed to see him, but fine, it's whatever.
I mean, I'm looking around to see if there's anything popping up, as in, because we're in one area. So I have been rolling.
Okay.
Nothing above
haven't seen anything.
above 15
Just
at
a
the
few
moment.
shadows, nothing.
Just a few shadows.
Like Kurt will probably be rocking up on Ramrod. It's like, I was hoping you would send my ball.
Easy.
You got a good physique there, son. You ever considered football? Or maybe some good old American baseball?
I've always been a football
it's
man.
time for 6 run to learn voice stress analysis
go.
and voice comparison pattern
Through a
matching
pass?
software.
Sure, go long.
How
Now
long?
I know who he is.
Keep going.
He's a leap to go long.
Keep going.
Make it up to Alexa. 244.
In the air.
Sure.
Football!
The numbers do not spell it out.
I shouldn't have rolled because
Thank you very much.
That goes to
There you go,
Adrian
I
because
love
I
your
just used the
accent.
thing to automatic
Thank
natural
you.
to automatic
I
twitting.
don't have an accent.
Adrian.
well, I catch the ball in the face.
Oh!
Well, better return fire. We're throwing footballs.
Oh!
Football!
God damn you.
You remember how you gave me expertise football? I just used it for once. He's like, oh, you want to throw a pass? I'm gonna go low. I was like, go long. Go long.
Forget that in the face.
Oh, what's wholesome?
I return
31?
fire with a 30.
Oh, 31. Haha, got an arm on you, kid.
I'll jump back over.
This is strange.
Well, you're very famous.
What did you sign it?
Yes.
Well-dressed man in a nice suit.
Hot rod. Oh shit! Scribble it out.
I find it very interesting to note that your abilities seem to have expanded over the time you've been operating. I've been keeping track.
I see.
Do you expect the same continual graph of growth to continue?
I don't know, but I mean, imagine we'll top out at some point, right?
Interesting. Have you found a way to interlink your power sets yet?
Define interlink.
It is obvious that if you are using concept of cosmic forces, then these points must interlock as they do in a universe, implying that there is a profligation and proliferation of abilities. For example, changing an object in time somewhere else
Yes.
to a greater degree.
There have been instances of this. Maybe not quite to that degree, but
Do you think you will be able to use your powers on a microcosmic level to, say, reverse specific cellular damage?
I would like to think so.
Or remove, say, a virus from someone's bloodstream?
I mean, that would be handy. Who knows where we'll grow and what we'll be able to do.
Thank you for your time. I look forward to watching the remainder of your careers.
Good luck, sir, Mr.
It's like when you looked away and looked back, he's gone.
But I didn't look away.
Yeah, but you did. It needs to happen.
No.
I've been eating these things, but I don't know what they are, but they're so good.
Well, those are called pork bites.
So good.
We're hoping we are able to breed enough to provide food in these Soviet times.
Wait. Protein?
Yes.
It's meaty.
He's destroyed.
Really?
You don't understand, they're delicious.
I'm a growing boy. Man.
Like, literally everyone's just like...
Can I create a bowl of pulled bites?
You'd need to know what they are.
I'll try one.
Okay.
What is this?
Tastes like awesome.
Can I make that?
You could probably just, I don't know, duplicate an object.
All I want is
That's
duplicate.
not really a power you have. You'd need to power stunt.
Also, when you have to, so you have to alter existing matter, or can you?
Altering reality.
I'm altering reality, so
Altering matter would be a space thing.
True.
Turn
15.
the table into Skittles.
Yes.
So there's another bowl of it there.
Oh my God! You could solve world hunger with those. I mean, with those.
No, it's very limited.
Oh.
I can't keep it there forever. And you'd eat them, and then, unless I'm concentrating on it,
Interesting.
It makes sense if you added too much matter to the universe that wasn't being
you've got to balance.
exactly.
You could be a diet guru.
Excuse me, purple one.
Yes.
I have some questions for my zine,
Your what?
the blog, the blag. I'm like not a reporter, but I tell lots of people about things that interest them, such as your group. We have a forum.
All right. Well, what are the questions?
I just want to know: is it true that you and the red one are in a relationship?
No.
So, when you're in your crystal palace that you guys might have, perhaps, what do you do in your free time?
We don't have free time.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that a dedication thing or an actual fact?
There's too many things to do.
There's so much to do.
What do you like to do before you were a superhero?
I don't.
Want to answer? I understand.
No,
you have to keep the mystique of secrecy.
Yeah, I really shouldn't answer.
Have you read any of the stories that have been written about you by your fan community?
Stories?
Wait. Please elaborate.
It's part of the Brigadier fan forums. The
what?
Fan Brigade.
Fan Brigade?
Like, you have a huge fan base ever since you showed up and just started kicking goo monsters.
Cool.
There's stories about you on the internet.
Where? How? How do we
You
see?
go to http://
Hang on.
fanbrigade.org.
Didn't know it was a thing.
Oh. Will any of you be attending the archaeologist convention?
The what?
We're not archaeologists.
Oh, it's a big convention. No, it's not for archaeologists. It's a big pop culture convention about like movies and comic books and video games, and there's going to be a video game tournament there.
We have we've got no intention of being there. But if the as you say, goo monsters turn up, we will be there for that.
Just one last question before I get dragged back to my job in the medical facility. Are you single?
No, there's 4 of us here.
I mean, are you romantically entangled?
No.
No further questions? My career.
Do you want to fix?
Excuse me. My name's Dr. Mariner. I was wondering, your ability to manipulate time, do you think that could be used to reverse mistakes that people have made? Like if you accidentally didn't block a bullet that hit a child, could you reverse time and then block that bullet? Are you aware of having reversed time?
Yes.
I see. And how far can you reverse time?
I am not going to divulge that.
Okay, I understand. Can you reverse time that as long ago happened, or does it have to be immediate?
I am not going to answer that.
Now, do you think this ability to reverse time or manipulate time could have unintended consequences?
Yes, messing with time is dangerous.
A number of scientists, such as myself, believe that there is a force of, say, time police that are operating. Could you confirm or deny this super legendary force of perhaps gods or aliens that have come to Earth to tell America what to do with its time.
I can neither confirm nor deny that, sir.
Very political, very political. Do you believe that time manipulation could be used for, say, evil?
It could be, yes.
So do you think that's something you would be interested in doing?
No.
Of course, who would? I feel the need to ask. Such a great power belongs in responsible hands.
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Mariner.
Oh.
I'm part of the Super Soldat program. I do have another question. Feel free to not answer. Have you ever manipulated time in one of the following areas? Richard Milhouse Nixon High School, the Lama Dome Stadium, the Times, the Post building, now known as the Sternbach Media Tower, and the Vale Yard rail yard. Also, there's an unnamed location just outside of town.
I'm not going to answer those questions.
Thank you very much for your time.
27 on perception this time.
Mad scientist is evil and mad.
No, I've been everywhere else.
Oh, then you don't know that?
It's
Fine, he's a stand-up citizen.
It's fine. He's like he's your uncle. He's great. You could call him pal.
It's looking for the goo monsters.
You don't see any.
There's no Elven nearby.
Excuse me. Excuse me. A colonel arrives.
Hi.
A powerful woman. Very stern. Like, reminds you of your mother a lot.
You
And your aunt.
you
But
have a
she's
lot of-
white.
You have a lot of ribbony things.
Yes, you acquire an additional one for each tour you've been on. My name is Colonel Emery. I'm currently pro tem caretaker of this base in the absence of General O'Neill, dealing with the virus epidemic. We're helping best we can, ma'am. My daughter is a member of another government department who was helping you on the mission tonight, and I know for a damn fact that some of them are hopelessly idealized and romanticized young people, and I was wondering if I could encourage you to take a photograph that you could then autograph for them.
Well, I don't see a problem with it. Do you want me to ask everybody else?
If you would. You got to talk to the one you think is the leader.
Of course
And
it's-
since she has the most commanding presence...
Wait. I know just the way to do this. Snips away a little thing. Light Brigade, assemble!
Oh God, what's this?
We can't help it.
It's a
Yeah.
reflex.
Yes, Arcadia?
Hi guys, they were just asking if we wanted to... just wanted like a group photo for everyone. Apparently, like, some of the other teams wanted a photo of us.
Oh, sure. Those guys are
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I mean, why not?
Good news, Colonel!
Okay.
They've agreed to the photograph opportunity.
Oh, excellent. I have a Polaroid. Meanwhile, DMV base at Shamakonda.
Right, so, I know it wasn't part of the mission, but what do we do if we captured a live alien?
Oh, we turn him over to me. Oh, yes.
He's all yours.
If we got the alien here, then I got my posters here.
You don't even have a full shirt, Derek.
So,
Rate the responsibility and behavior of your squad.
Now, I was about to go in my quarters and write up a full report.
I will take an informal affidavit now.
Anne was exceptional. Jen did really well.
If
Derek-
she is exceptional, why is she dressed like Red Sonja?
Because her clothes were burnt off.
Acceptable also.
Derek has probably done the best work I've seen from him.
And I was about to make you squad leader. Oh well. It appears your methodology is working. Continue.
Well, I mean, Michael did really well. I'm curious to see how things are going to go with the other three who were all injured.
Yes. Was it your instruction that Mr. Masterton kill himself?
No, it happened as soon as he stepped into that through the portal.
I was referring to the reckless endangerment of him running so far, so fast.
Yes. In order to get Stephanie back safely.
I see.
Is he okay?
No.
Is she okay?
No.
Will they live?
I am not qualified to pass judgment on that.
But they did get here.
I am sure Mr. Midnight will inform you once he has stopped blubbing.
You'll have to ask Bonnie when it comes to the rest of the group. She was in charge of the secondary group, sir.
Very well dismissed. Bradford, Clay, report.
Sir.
All things considered, it went pretty well.
I have received a complaint.
Yes.
It appears one of the phased energy rectification rifles was left behind. This piece of equipment cost $14 million. And it was coming out of our budget.
Does your budget include a swanky new alien pet?
It is only for this offering that I have not garnished your wages. Continue your report.
Everything progressed relatively well. We had minimum casualties. Any injuries were solved.
Describe in brief the level of opposition you faced.
It
One
was
being very little opposition, 10 being, oh god, we're all going to die.
it was an 8 at times.
Very well. Of course, you can be more specific in your written report, which,
Oh,
Stephen, you do
40.
not actually need to write.
It's just fun that last one was.
It was about 22, 24 hostiles on intrusion, and then we had to deal with maybe another 15 to 20 on defense.
No, it was each round, remember? So we did 3 rounds, so it's another 45.
Specify the behavior of your squad under your command.
Everyone followed commands required. Suggestions were given, and plans were brought forward. The casino, entering the casino was the hardest part of the mission. The actual setting up of the device and such was not as hard as getting in to the vault.
Yes. Of course, it is a conflict of interest for any financial monetary winnings to be retained. I will expect those such to be turned in to the office cashier.
Wanda,
Does it include bad luck charm?
the money.
He said money.
The money, Wanda.
Oh. Damn it.
Well,
I know she keeps all the money all the time, so.
yeah, just there was one other acquisition that I won off at Dr. Hook, and I won this cool little ruby cursed bird thing. Apparently it's belonged to presidents and Hitler. Good call.
Really? In the bag, we will make a determination at another point. So there was no disobedience, no emotional breakdowns on your team. The Midnight Boy didn't recklessly endanger everyone.
When
He did, didn't he?
when the time come, everything worked well. He coordinated, and were able to communicate with the other team successfully. He also found out who the other members of the other teams were.
Yes, well, I'm sure we can find that information once he stops sobbing like a little child.
We suffered casualties and damage of our own, but we mostly still in operational condition.
Mm-hmm.
He was disabled for a time, but
Very well, you may carry on about your business. Mr. Strong, medical facility.
Yeah, right.
Miss Somerset,